guys. Thanks for joining me again. It's so hot. Okay, so the purpose of this video is for me to show you all my updated Faja routine. Now I know that I posted something to my Instagram because someone had asked, like, how do you fit your pads, the backboard, and the maxi pads all in the Faja? Like, how is it arranged? So I showed that video on my Instagram and I asked if anyone wanted an updated Faja routine video. And a couple people did say that they wanted to see what I do now, because what I posted was actually from June and it's now August. So I don't do the same thing anymore. And if you've been following me, you know that I also have like this little situation on my sides that I'm dealing with. So I wanted to show you all what I'm doing right now. I'm just gonna warn you, you're probably gonna be in for some titty sweat, some underboob sweat, because it's hot out here, okay? Alright, so, it's really gross, sorry. Okay, so under this, if you saw my other videos, I'm using two rolls of cotton, little cotton balls, and then I tape those down onto the sides. I tape it and I pull it really tight to get it flat, and then I get into my cotton shirt, my sweaty cotton shirt, and then my Faja for extra compression. Okay, so for my back, I said that I'm rarely using the backboard now. Oh my god, sorry. You just saw my ass. Wasn't prepared for that one. Okay, so for my back, because I have that crazy dip that you saw in my other live video, I don't push the backboard all the way down. I put the thickest piece right onto like my lower back, just so that I can get a little more compression in that area, because that's where I had the fluid buildup. So I want more pressure there. And then I get into the Faja. Now, I don't know if you guys want like a true like how to get into a Faja video, because that in itself, that is crazy. I remember the first week I got home, I tried to get into my Faja, took a shower, I was like supposed to go to my first massage, my daughter was at school. I took a shower, tried to get into my Faja, and I damn near cried. Like I couldn't get it. I literally went to the massage place, I drove like this. I drove with my shit half out, and I was just like, that's it. Like, that's how it's gonna be. So I don't know. I just, wait, can we do live chat? Okay. I don't know who's watching. If you have questions, let me know. Alright, so now the backboard's in there. The Faja's up. You have to make sure when you do your Faja, put it on, make sure that the inner seam is as close to the center of your leg as possible, because you want them to kind of just like meet when your legs touch. So as long as these seams are not like out here, it's gonna take a lot of twisting, but once you get it up there, you're good. Now, I do my ab board first, and then I place my foams over the top, and this is really what's the crazy part. Okay, so you're gonna, if you go and get your massages done, or you have someone put on your Faja for you, make sure that they're putting it on correctly. Make sure they're not half-assing the hooks, because, okay, if you can see, I'm trying to show you guys. Okay, do you see how this, shit, I don't know if I can get up that high. Okay, do you see that hook right there? Can you guys focus? Does it get closer? Okay, do you see the hook? Okay, so there's that outer hook, right? And then on the inside, there's like, it's like this, right? So this is the outer hook, and then there's another inner hook, like that. And that's, do you see, oops, do you see that? That's what the hook looks like. If people half-ass this, and they put it on, or they're just like, and then like they push it out, like they just try, hold on, let me get this camera right. And they try to just hook it on really fast without like being like cautious about the hooks. They may only hook the outer hook, and they may leave that inner hook unhooked, and that's gonna fuck up your Faja hooks. So if you see, I have a couple that have been kind of messed up. Like this one. I'll show you this one. Oops. Can I zoom or no? Okay. Do you see this hook right here? How it's like twisted and the inner hook is like not sitting directly in that, like that loop like that. It's all like twisted. Okay, so if that happens, what you want to do is you want to rehook it. Don't leave your faja half-ass hooked like that because it's gonna mess up your hooks. And if you actually go back and rehook it properly, then it'll kind of help to straighten out that hook so it's not like all like weird. It'll like rehook it and it'll kind of reform it. So make sure that you're paying close attention to that. But okay, so like this is a perfect one. I don't know if you can see that. This one right here, the outer hook is hooked, the inner hook isn't hooked yet. So I'm gonna reposition it to where I can get both of them in there. Oh geez, these tits are in the way. Hold on. Okay. All right, so we got them both in there now. So that's what you want to do. You might have to do that. Not gonna lie, sometimes you can't see over, so you might. That's what I do. I do that, and then I can see. All right. Okay. Oh God, I'm so sweaty. This is a workout, guys. Okay. All right. So that's what you want to do for the faja. Okay, here's another faja tip. I might just do another faja video because I see this a lot. Hold on. Okay. All right, so okay, so this is what it looks like. This is with the backboard. So do you see how it's not like down here? So sometimes the backboard, all of this makes you look real weird. But like the backboard is in there, but it's compressing where I need it to be. And I've got the ab board and I've got the foams. All right, when you first get into your faja, your stage, well, if you're getting a tummy tuck with muscle repair, you're not going to be able to breathe like the first couple of days. It's going to be, no joke, it's going to be difficult to breathe. And this is really what it feels like whenever you get your faja tightened. I had mine taken in like an inch. I should really get it taken in again, but I'll tell you I'm not going to do that. The faja should be tight. And whenever you feel like it's getting easy to be on a certain hook, move the hook over. But don't get so caught up in moving hooks and buying a smaller faja, because honestly, these things are so expensive. You're gonna run at least, what did I pay for this in DR? I think 150, 140 or 150 for this one in the DR. Because they know you need it, so they're gonna make you pay. So when I first got out of surgery, the stage 1 faja that they gave me, that real stretchy one, that was an extra large. And then when I got my drains removed and they took me to the faja store, I got a large in this faja. Mine is the one that goes kind of like right by your knee. I didn't get the one with the built-in bra only because I was like, how is that gonna fit? How do you know it's gonna fit? What if I don't want to wear that? What, you know, like I didn't want to mess with that. So I just got this one that goes under the boob. A lot of girls get caught up with moving down faja sizes. And if you are the type where like you need an extra faja because you're working or whatever the case is, like for me, I just have this one because if it's dirty, I'll hand wash it or I'll throw it in the wash and then I'll dry it and then I'll get right back into it when I'm done. But I am going on 4 months now, so I don't have to be in it all day anymore. But if I don't have anywhere to go and I'm just home, or I'm feeling extra swollen, I will jump back into my faja because it helps. You'll see that, like, you complain about it so much, but the moment you're out of it and you start feeling swollen, you're just like, you put this on, it's like your skin is back on. Does that make sense? Like, you feel like yourself. You feel, it's almost like your security blanket. You're like, okay, I'm all put back together now. So your faja, even though you hate it, it's a serious love-hate, because you're going to hate it, but you're going to love it at the same time. But, okay, so why am I not moving to a smaller faja? So I tried a different style of faja, same brand, different style, in a size medium. And if you were on my Instagram, you would have seen what I did to this thing. Like, I legit, I should have brought it down here. Maybe I'll do another, like I said, maybe I'll do another faja video. But I legit cut that shit up, like, so bad. There was like, it was bad. I cut it up, I fucked it up. It was like point of no return. There was just no saving that faja. But I learned my lesson. I was with my best friend picking up her kids from school, and I'd been hanging out with her for a couple hours and everything was all good. But when I got in that car and I sat down, and that faja, it was a shorter one, it started cutting into my leg, like my groin area. I can't tell you how uncomfortable I was. I was like this the whole ride home. I was like, I couldn't get comfortable. I had to go home. I was like, get in the bathroom right now. You're helping me cut this shit. Like, so she came in the bathroom, helped me cut the thigh of a faja, and then I just totally fucked it up. And that was the first day I wore it. So, word of advice, don't cut up your own fajas unless you know what you're doing. Or you've watched a video on somebody cutting up their fajas or something, because I wasted $80+ on that because I never wore it after that. Be careful with picking fajas that are too small or going too tight. The reason being is because you don't want a faja burn. And I saw someone talk about that. What is her name? Cute girl, Almonte Mecca, I think. She was talking about a faja burn, and I saw someone in her comments, and they were like, "What's a faja burn? Is that real? Like, are you telling the truth? Are you lying?" Like, I tried to research, and I can't find faja burns. Like, faja burns are real, and I've seen them happen on people before. But she was right. I looked it up on YouTube, and there really wasn't anything on faja burns. So I was really surprised, and there were more. There was more on faja burns, I'd say, like on Instagram. But basically, it's when the faja's rubbing, or it's too tight, and the skin starts to wear away, and it exposes, like, your skin's raw, basically. That's what it is. And a way to avoid that is, I'm always wearing a shirt under my faja. Like, I don't wear my faja without a shirt. And also, I don't go too tight, because I know a lot of people are like, compression, and, you know, they're jumping into smaller size fajas, and what that's doing is, like, your skin's only gonna go so far, and it's gotta go somewhere. So even if you're squeezing yourself into a faja and it looks good on the outside, your skin is now like this on the inside. So a lot of times you'll see girls with that strange, like, it looks like that, like this area right here near their belly buttons, and that's because their fajas are too tight. So it's literally like pushing their skin together to make that crevice and that fold. And eventually, if you keep doing that, that can turn into something as well. It can turn into like a faja burn as well. So make sure you're not doing that. But other than that, I think that's it. So this is what I do. This is my updated faja routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye.